Hi! Sorry, I was fixing stuff. Oh, you, and also... you. I can hear you. Anyway, I'm back. It's been like 2 whole months. Hi. I'm back, and I have been working on this VTuber design. I've been busy cooking, and finally, you may notice how late I am. Plus that, add 3 days to that. Because every time I've gone to set this up, I've realized actually there's more I need to do. And setting up the whole website and everything took ages. Anyway. Wow, my music is not loud enough. Hello. Well, I'm glad. Earlier this was lagging so bad and I couldn't figure out why. But I think it's fine. Okay, no, music can still go a bit higher than that. Come on, let's get jiggy with it. I was suddenly vibing. Like, okay, that's too much. Is that better? Okay, I vibe with it. Oops, whoopsie. Not the thing to be doing on, like, live on stream, but... Anyway, what was I literally just saying? Oh, yeah, I was just sitting here for like the entire 5 minutes where I was doing nothing. I don't have my gloves on. You guys can see my gross hands now. I was meant to have these bad boys on because I have hand real a little dry there. Oh, you can't see it because of the autofocus. Let's go. Yeah, I was busy fixing things, yeah, basically. But like the entire 5 minutes, it has not been 5 minutes, it's been 15. The entire time I was sitting there, absolutely vibing to these jams, here I say. I don't know why. This looks fine on my screen, but alas, this is actually my first time streaming off my PC with Prism Live Studio, not the mobile version. I'm talking with my hands like you guys can see. Crikey. And apparently YouTube's keyframe interval is too low, and Twitch's keyframe interval is too high, and I don't know how to change that. So, not sure. So hopefully, you know, this is all okay. Yeah, I got these new gloves. All this so you guys don't have to see my paws. Oh. Yeah, anyway, I've been yapping awkwardly for like not long enough. Yeah. I also have tea because I keep scratching. My voice keeps going really scratchy and I don't know why. I think it's weird. Yeah, and I keep straining my voice, which I need to not do because then I get tired. Yeah. Anyway, I've been just sitting here yapping. This needs adjusting. First of all, thank you. I've been sitting here yapping and I haven't actually see what we're doing yet. So basically, on the website, I have spent like the last month, basically. Yeah, this is weird. I have just like Bluetooth earphones and I don't like talking with them in. But that is how I hear you guys. But yeah, I have a bunch of options from this concept. Wow, this doesn't actually look as good as I thought it did. Cringe. Is that? That's a bit better. Hold on. If I tap really hard, I can actually use... Yeah, now you're in focus. I can actually... The good thing about these gloves is I can actually use them, like, there's no holes or anything, but like, if I just tap the screen really hard, I can actually, like, use my phone. Pretty based, I think. Yeah, but I made a bunch of options for this little guy that I'm currently drawing. my VTuber concept, the second one, I will say. This is not my first design. My first one was not it, let's just say. I mean, it was good. It was good design. It was good OC, but not anything I would want to represent me, you know? That makes it sound bad. That makes it sound like it was just like, was not me. Yeah. So I just went the boring basic route, and I'm drawing, essentially, my design is kind of like, well, that looks awful. I mean, ignore me guys, you always be positive about your art. Yeah. I'm wondering if I switch, I was gonna say I could switch to normal earphones, but I'd still have the same problem, where it's just to speak. But yeah, anyway, this bro over here, it was so funny. I was literally on the bus and it came to me, oh my gosh, what about instead of my original concept, which I really should do like a video on, because some of it you can see like some of the aspects, especially like the silhouette and just a few, like it's really minor things, but you can see I've included some of the things from that, so that might be a good thing to do a video on if that is interesting to y'all. Anyway, about the first design. With the first design I came up with like, I essentially did it like how you're meant to do character design. I came up with a concept that I thought was cool first, and then I like actually like researched and thought of all the aesthetics and stuff, and like what I wanted included, kind of, you know, like I made pictures and stuff. With this whole process, refined it a bunch, and I was happy with the design, but I was not going to stream with it. But yeah, I did all that, and then I was just on the bus, just going about my day, and then this guy, he came to me in a vision. I just realized I haven't actually talked about, completely sidetracked, I love it. I haven't talked about that this is also the first time I'm using the PNG tuber. Let's go, I forgot about that. Yeah, I also drew this guy. Let's go. Well, I didn't mean to make him like that, but that was kind of cute. Yeah, anyway, we'll backtrack to that later. I was busy, wait, what? Oh my gosh, hang on, lost my train of thought. Cringe. Well, I've not done this in a while, you can tell. I think it's funnier if I point it out, actually. Some people would say it's embarrassing. I say it's not. I think it's funny. It's just hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, I also don't know why I'm draining. Pause. Drawing. I cannot England. I cannot England right now. What? Okay, I forgot that I do this whenever I've streamed in the past. I just forget what I'm yapping about. It's really fun. Anyway, I'm just bulking up this guy's here. Why not? We'll see what we can do. But yeah, I was literally just in the bus chilling, and then he came to me, my muse. He came to me in a dream. A chocolate and coffee. That's not how you spell obsessed. Obsessed. Dog boy. Yes. Haha. Funny, poisonous chemical. It's also not how you spell poisonous. Cool. This is it. My beautiful creation. Yeah, that just randomly, out of nowhere, out of the blue, you know, I'd just done all this planning. I'd been actually like properly designing the other guy, I need some tea. Hold up. As I was saying, I can't even lie to you, I just chugged that. It was delicious. Lemon and lime flavoured. Very good tea. Sorry, I keep lap smacking. I told you I can't England. Sorry, I keep lip smacking, by the way. Don't know why I do that. Anyway, as I was saying, because I just forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I came up with this whole amazing design. Like, oh, I planned this out. I was so meticulous. Down to who am I drawing? Are they? The brain rot's taking over the stream. Yeah. He's a good warm-up. My boy, my man. Anyway. That'll be very funny. He is but part of the museum store. No. But yeah, I came up with this whole design. I was like planning it, and I was like, no, actually, not the vibe. You know, maybe I should have done this. Done that for the stream instead. I should have shown you guys the design. That would have made a bit more sense, a bit more chronological. It's okay, I wanted to make sure this was all working, and I was excited. I was excited to draw traditionally, first of all, and I was just excited to draw like this. But yeah, and I was all that, and just on the bus was like, yeah, new concept, let's go. But I do think it is, you know, it's not like awesome, but I like it because it's kind of funny. It's, you know, it's a little bit funny. I guess you could say it could be a little bit dark if you take it that way. But it's just, it's goofy and it's silly. And I think it's pretty cool. And it's, like already, although I was excited about the first concept I came up with the first concept I came up with, this was like this one just straight away. I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm actually putting in the work for this one. As you can might have been able to glean from the website. Oh my gosh, that took me ages. And also, don't even get me started. This was half the reason this was so delayed. Setting up the voting and the poll took forever. It was awful. Truly awful. Because I had it in mind, and then I realized, first of all, the thing I was trying to use just on the first website, my main website, it actually wasn't going to work. It also wasn't letting me upload photos. It hacked a hissy fit. It was real sad. And then, sorry, I'm just like warming up. I'm just sketching this guy just to see, and then I'll actually do something. I probably could have grabbed my pencil. I need to find that. This is good for warming up. Anyway, I was going to put that on the main website, and then it just didn't work, and that was no, there was a no-brainer. Brainer? That's not how you say that. Anyway, you get the point. That was not the vibe, and so I had to go and try and find a different website to do it, and it took me like an embarrassingly long amount of time to do that, like hours, over the course of multiple days, because my new streaming schedule is meant to be, I may keep streaming Saturdays, not this late. I was meant to be streaming at 2 PM today, but it was meant to be, I was meant to go live Thursday and Friday doing this, and then I didn't. And then I didn't because I was busy setting this up. And even now, this is still scuffed. Let's go. I should put that in the title. Yeah. It's still pretty... yeah. But it is what it is. But yeah, I just literally... I'm like... I'm awkward because it's been a while, but I'm also so excited because it's literally been months. I've been working, I've been cooking, I've been doing all this, working hard so I can please you. Yeah, been scheming, being a little creature to a bit of mischief, working on this for you guys. Because I don't think I've ever actually seen like a VTuber. Sorry, I'm still like if I just pause and like I start speaking differently, it's because I'm painfully aware of that I'm not speaking correctly. We're working on that. You know, gotta practice. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, there we go. Now I'm not vocal frying. I don't know if it's annoying, but it annoys me because I feel like that's not how not that badly. I don't speak like that much. But I had a theory. I have a theory about why I do that. I think it's to try and pronounce certain sounds better because I mess some of them up. Anyway, as I was saying, which was some train of thought that I've lost. Again. No clue. No clue. Don't know what I was on about. I was thinking about talking. Well, I don't know, it'll come to me. It'll come to me in a dream, just like this guy did. Like, come to me at 4 in the morning. You know, I'll wake up in a cold sweat. Again, I'm not drawing... Okay, you know what? I was going to, again, I automatically went to draw Mothball. I don't know who we're after, but I guess now I can draw the original... If I can remember it vaguely, the original VTuber design. Do a bit of sketching. I can do that. Just as a comparison. Okay, also, first of all, about the first VTuber design, had a mask. I was like, I want to be a masked VTuber. I just inconveniently right now remembered what I was talking about earlier, but we'll get back to that. I was like, I want to have my VTuber model wear a mask. I know, like, the face is important, but I think that's really cool. So I'm gonna do that. Bad idea. Bad idea. I'm not doing that. No. But, yeah. Yeah, look with Spike and things. The duality. Yeah. This was the first guy. He was gonna be some science test turned science experiment or something. I don't know. It was fun and it was edgy, but no. I mean, really? This guy compared to me on the screen right now? No. Now, this wee fella on the third. Yes. Proved. Yeah. And now, because I remember what I was saying, finally. Hallelujah. I was also like, I don't think I've ever seen any other VTuber, like from the beginning at least, have their chat, in their community, like, vote, on their model and actually have an impact. Like, obviously, you need to build a community beforehand. But I have seen people, when they, like, when they re-debut, they will, like, sometimes get their viewers to participate. But I thought, why not just do that from the get-go? I think that's really cool, isn't it? Like, I would love. I like giving people helping people with their art and seeing people grow with their art. So being able to actually be actively involved in helping someone design a character and then that become their VTuber avatar, that is just so cool for me. And I was like, oh, I can do that. So here we are. Anyway, I should probably bust out the pencil. I can, although I do prefer, actually, when I'm doing traditional, because I usually do it just for practice, I prefer to use pen. Well, look at my cool tricks. Yeah, no. I prefer to do it in pen, just because it feels, I don't know, I draw better, I guess. Well, debatable, actually. Yeah. But I will bust the pencil out, grab the pencil, to actually sketch up some different hairstyles and everything for this guy. I may... it's a lot of effort, but I probably could pop... Well, that sounds bad. I was gonna say it's a lot of effort, but I could put that guy on screen. What I mean to say is that it's going to, like, take ages for me to figure that out. But yeah. We'll see. I can just draw him. Yeah. Or you can type exclamation point vote in the chat, and then you'll see them. You'll be able to see the website I'm talking about with all the options. Yeah, so I came up with like basic concept for this guy. Still hasn't got a name. I just wanted it to be a play on my username Neomores because that already has pretty good SEO. And I already know about. I already go by that. I don't really want to change that. But I think it's already a pretty okay name. Yeah. So first I was like, I was also trying to work it in with this guy. Pretty stinky, I will say. Wow, this camera angle actually does suck. Like, I really thought you guys would be able to see more than you actually can like this. But well. Again, train of thought gone out the window. I was gonna say out the wazoo, that is not. That's not what that word means. No. Out the window. Out the gate, mate. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. So the pun, see, I was trying to work it in with the old design, where my username comes from Neomint, which is the lovely colour, kind of. I mean, I played with it a lot. It's the colour you see highlighting my PNG tuber avatar right now, whose name is Rowan, by the way. That's just my persona. Not the one I'm going to be designing. They're just a placeholder. It's based on Neomint, the colour. Good colour. But also it means Neo equals new. And I literally just went more with Moors with a Z because it's funny. Because Moors are cool. Teeth cool. Yep. And also very furry. This is the beauty. And so I wanted to have it first with the first guy. I was like, maybe underneath the mask he's got like some kind of, I'm not drawing him properly, I can't be bothered, some kind of like cybernetic thing, like, and then like all creepy crawly cyber like replacement jaw. And we didn't like that. I thought it was quite boring. No, don't approve. And I think, I mean, my first design, my first pass of the design was not good. Not good in the slightest. I just like threw everything on there, but it was just like not. It's like a word vomit, but with pictures. Take that as you will. But the core concept was not. Okay, well, obviously we have the coffee plus chalk dog. We've got this. But that was to tie in with the overarching thing. Jaw. And originally I was playing around with the idea. Maybe he, ooh, spoilers, lore spoilers by the way. Maybe he, well, vaguely. Maybe he like ate so much coffee and chocolate that it actually like rotted away his jaw. Even though that's not how that works. You know, we gotta take some liberties. Or something like that. Or he had to get it replaced. Or he got it taken away. But then I had the idea of everyone's favorite trope. Isekai, like, reincarnation. So, I came up with the idea that this guy was a normal dog. And then he got reincarnated into a human. Again, I'm just playing around here a bit, so he got reincarnated into a human, and part of that was jaw showing, because Moors and Dogmore, I thought that was pretty smart, pretty funny, pretty punny, I dare say. And I wanted to tie that in. So as a central theme was not just coffee and chocolate, but originally when I first came up with it even was be a bit spooky, a bit Reaper, a bit death themed. Thought that would be nice. And also because it really isn't evident actually, I don't think. It doesn't show as well on the example things I did for you guys to vote on, but I did want to tie in like an emo aesthetic, and you can see it more on the PNG tuber, which I still haven't talked about by the way, because that's new. Rigging that. This thing was awful. Oh, hello. Welcome. I'm just at the moment kind of warming up, but in this stream I'm currently working on my VTuber design, and I think I'm going to first off work out some new hairstyles, but I will, if I can get a better view in the camera, I want to adapt it from the first idea I had on this character design, which is something, if you can see, whenever I sketch in pen it's pretty scrawly. It is something a bit like that, with this big fluffy bun, which I want to look like whipped cream on like an iced coffee, because this guy is going to be a coffee and chocolate themed VTuber, because if you didn't know, this is why I think it's kind of cute, funny, interesting, I guess. The thing you can't feed dogs chocolate, and the same chemical that is poisonous as in 2 dogs anyway is also in coffee and caffeine, and I thought that'd be funny if you have this dog character who loves coffee and chocolate but really shouldn't have it. But yeah, the basic idea is I know I want, similar to what's on my PNG right now, I want swoopy bangs to my left, or the models, but yes, left in general. That's the idea. I want that, and I know I want long-ish hair, but I'm playing around with if I want it to be like asymmetrical, and I'm also playing around with if I want bangs to only be on the left side, or if I want to have any extra stuff like hanging down. So I thought I'd work on that because I think I have the brain capacity for it right now. So actually on that note, I think I can probably actually start working on that now. I think I have got the art juices flowing enough to actually start making more concept art, which by the way, there's a bunch that you can vote on by typing !vote in chat. Hopefully that's working. If not, just go to the link. It should be working, but you never know. Yeah. It's always a scuff stream with me around. It's very, very fun around here. Yeah. But I think I haven't like completely milked myself dry on concept art. Oh, thanks. I wondered if we'd do that. I have a filter on that lest I somehow majorly mess up and like kick my table across the room, it will hide my face, kind of. And I drew a face and it activated it, which was funny. I wondered if that would happen. I was not expecting this beauty. I think it was this one, not that guy, this beauty, to set it off, but I suppose that looks good enough for it. But yeah. Oh, and also that was the other thing, not just the hair is what I want to work on. With the silhouette, I think it's really cute to have, and also I like asymmetry, even though it always screws me over because I am terrible at telling my left from my right. especially model left and right versus my left and right. Yeah. But I want to have one ear flopping down a bit and one more up. But it just depends if I want it to have this shape or if I want to do the full dog ear fold. Just think about the dog ear that's folded like that. What you can't see. Let's bring you a bit closer. Kind of dog ear that's like folded like that. I feel like, especially in like anime and most VTubers, what's the her name's actually escaping me right now. It's really funny. That's kind of sad, actually. Is her name literally Ina? The bakery girl in Hollow Life, for example. And like, I feel like all other dog VTubers and just dog characters in anime or that similar style in general always have the folded ears. However, with the hair, that doesn't stick out enough, and also just in general, I don't think it sticks out enough in the silhouette. Because if you have a dog ear like that, that just naturally is gonna look better than one folded down. At least I think so. Like, you can just see it a lot better. So I was gonna compromise because I don't want I want it to be very clear that he's a dog and not like, no, I'm not worried about him looking like a cat. I'm definitely worried about him looking like a fox, especially because I gave him a big fluffy tail. I think that's a good compromise to still have something interesting in the silhouette, and to make it like you clear that he's got animalistic features even from a distance. I think that having one on either side will be good, but I am debating if I want more completely like a floppier ear. More so like this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I think will be the task for today, because I've got options up for voting already, and for things for me to think about just in general, for like eye color, some accessories, and I've got the basic stuff down for that, but I haven't really figured out what to do with the hair and the ears. But yeah. And what else was I? There was something else about the ears. Oh! I was also possibly thinking if I should put a little clip in the ear, and I also thought it would be interesting, maybe, I don't know if it suits the character, or if it suits me in general. I was maybe gonna have the reason that one ear sticks up being that it's been clipped. Possibly. However, I do think, like, this is interesting and it's intriguing, but I do think that the floppy ears is just more straight up cute, which is more what I'm going for. I'm going more creepy cute than just creepy, so yeah. Especially because I don't know why, but every time I've been drawing him, I've been pulling this button here back a lot more, and if I do that, then I think having a floppier ear would still make sense. And I think maybe that kind of solves the issue about me not wanting him to look like a fox. Like, wanting it to be very clear that this is a dog, or just a canine in general, that I'm going for. And I do also want to play around. Again, I said I was going to go in and actually do the concept art, and I'm just still here yapping and playing around. I like the idea of this like swirl again, kind of like the kind you'd get on an iced coffee, or also because I niched down a bit instead of basing him on just chocolate, because there's nothing interesting like shape wise you can do with chocolate, like just chocolate bar. I based him off of some fancy chocolates, which usually, I just got my mic, so sorry, which usually has, wait, that's not English, they usually have a fancy wee swirl on it too, so I thought it was cute. If I am debating whether I want to actually try, maybe, oh, I just had a thought, actually, that sparked a thought in me. Maybe I could try putting a scrunchie in to get that kind of shape language in, because I usually go really hard on making sure I've got motifs really clearly throughout all my designs, which I should probably do a breakdown for or something, but at the moment this feels kind of disjointed to me, so that might be an idea. But I was going to say, I was thinking of maybe I could somehow try and put the swirl through the bun as well, but it has to be in a way that makes sense. But actually, when I'm looking at this, like, on my monitor, it kind of looks like, not like the actual bun itself is pulled back, but like it actually, like, splits. So maybe I could do something like that. For hair texture too, it might be the go. Let's see. I might actually do that. I'll try and keep this neat, because I kind of don't want to grab my pencil. So I don't know where I put it, if I'm being entirely honest. I got this, this pencil that you don't have to sharpen, apparently from good old Temu. And I like it, but it also kind of writes weird, like it's a little weird to use for drawing. Maybe we'll have to get it out, because I don't know how else to explain it. But it is a little bit weird. But also this will look probably a lot neater and not entirely unintelligible to everyone else if I think so. But I will try to keep this neat. At least while I'm playing around here. Because I wanted to do a Handcam stream in particular, and I guess I could have technically done it with digital art, which is what I usually do. But I really do need the practice in traditional. And I just think it makes a lot more sense, you know? Like, it looks more, it's more interesting, it's more engaging. And I don't know. And it looks more satisfying in my opinion. I love seeing people. Dude, this is not the character I'm drawing. It's infecting my brain. I'm drawing a completely different character. You know, me. This guy does not have a horn, ignore that. This is also not a good sketch, gotta be honest. But I think if maybe I can have it so it looks like the bun kind of sections off. Oh, maybe that's going too much into like looking like a flower. No, don't know. I do also want to play around if I want in straight swoop bangs like that, or if I want like that, and it goes down. And also, if I do that, how much of the hair pull back that way do I want to go? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually pause for a second and see if I can find that pencil, because I'm kind of tweaking with it right now. So, I also need water. I think I'll do that and then I can actually make nice looking concept art. And maybe I'll actually clean that up into the digital stuff people to vote on later. Well, I was gonna make a joke about the fact that I do own one singular pencil and I couldn't find the one I wanted, but I found one. I found a different one. So we'll have to make do. I really need to fix this angle, I think, in extreme. But you see, I've tied the what's it called? The selfie stick. I've tied the selfie stick in place. So I cannot move it. Wow. Oh, oh no! I got tin ink literally all over the gloves. Let's go. Done a little tattooing. Do you like it? Yeah? Yeah, okay, this needs sharpening, which wouldn't be a problem with the other pencil, but I cannot find it. I'm not gonna spend like 10 minutes looking for it. But I am a little disappointed in myself because I did genuinely, I swear I put it aside for this exact thing, for this exact stream. Also, I keep forgetting, this sounds so silly when I use pencils because I'm so used to using a pen. I just straight up forget that I can erase. I also need to remember I don't, this is a big sketchpad for a reason. I don't have to like try conserve space. I need to stop sketching so tinily because it's not working. So I'm just probably get out of here. Die, be gone. Well, I'm shaking my desk so much. Erasers here. Shavings. I really am not saying words. It's I really hope this is entertaining to y'all as it is to me. Let's get the button here. Core feature of the design. Very important. Even though I hate having my hair tied up and I have never unironically or fashionably, should we say, worn a bun in my life. But very important. I think it is cute and look like whipped cream. Yes. So silly. Get that in there. And the pullback. Then I can... Maybe I shouldn't press down so hard, that might help. I will keep the ears just as is so I can keep them in mind at least. At least. And then that. And I'm not going to worry about his face for now. But with this, I want to erase. And then play around a bit. I kind of wish I had one of the fancy kneadable erasers. Not gonna lie. At a time like this. He's disappearing. This is what happens when... This is what I mean when I say I'm gonna eat your art. God. Crumbs. Okay. Then if I will just go for it again with pencil. That's a bit sharp. I think I want... I feel like I should do one or the other with the hair. I need to either go nice soft or real sharp edges. Like I don't think both will work in this instance. At least for now I'm going to keep the little tangent down here. Get that in. And then start putting it tied back. Let's put that ear in. And that ear in. Oh, I need to not press so hard. Sorry if you don't like people clicking their knuckles, but I genuinely just different. Genuinely. Yes, genuinely like I'd lie about that. Just had to clarify. You know, just in case. Okay. That in. No, that actually looked bad. I don't shape. I was trying to volumize it out a bit, but I don't want it going out behind him. I think that looks too intense if I do that. Like there, for now. Two, why not? Let's get crazy with it. Crazy cuckoo. Just draw the neck in. Not have him headless. What? Not have him as a floating head. That's probably still too sharp. Shape language wise. Oh well. Just say it's shaggy. Okay. Ruh-roh. No. Yeah, I actually find the scrunchy idea really cute. That might be the next thing I put on the poll. Is that scrunchy? Because I did also, big thing was the stripe motif. Which I do still want to include, but maybe I can put elsewhere to look like the straw. A straw. Yeah, but I think the scrunchie instead might be a cute option. Depends what you guys think. Eh? Good segue. Segue. That was not, again, that was not England. Not England in the slightest. Yeah. I think actually I do own, this technically isn't a lie, I own a singular scrunchie. It's given to me for free. School branded and everything. But I actually do think it's pretty cute. Yeah. I don't think a headband would work. I think the scrunchie is pretty cute. The other option, some blush actually. Yeah, look at him. So pretty. Let's go. Yeah. My other option, it was actually in my original concept sketch, like, oh no, sorry. I did the original concept sketch, then I did another technically more refined version, but it's still really rough. And then my actual, I nearly flipped you guys off, sorry. And then my second, more actual polish, not just random concept art. I didn't include this option because it was cute, but also because I want to make a 3D model with this guy. I wasn't sure about how that would work. It was really cute, and I think maybe if you go to the site and you can see the fanny pack option, I included my idea for it in there. I was going to give him a teacup. Not a teacup, not an actual teacup. Coffee cup, thank you very much. We've got to keep this on brand, on theme. But I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there is those cute little images. I think they're all over Pinterest, or at least they're on my feed, you know. Where they do the latte art and they get it all foamy and they make little animals. They make little like dogs and cats with it. And I was thinking something like that would be really cute. And I was originally going to put that on top of his head. But now that I think about it, the scrunchie's really growing on me. And so maybe I can put the straw somewhere else. That might be what I end up doing. We'll see though. I am just going to quickly check up the screen because on my end it's lagging pretty bad. Not, hang on, lagging, it's like loading. Not sure why it started doing that. Okay, well, YouTube's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is growing on me. Not gonna lie. And yeah, and oh, it's on my phone. I forgot to grab it out, but I did actually do a sketch where I specifically did the bit where it ties up. And in, I specifically put it, what? Sorry, this is me going what to myself for not knowing what I'm on about. But there we go. I did a version where I can finally make thoughts work. Did a version where this was pulled back like more intensely and there wasn't anything there. And then bangs, because they're so whippy and fluffy, just straight go out like that. Rather than more like this, where there's See the difference? There's like a little tuck. Just a little one, and then this is more intense. Which probably makes, like, logically, physically a bit more sense. To hold that wee mop up. Yeah. And I thought it was really cute, which was why I was like, originally I was gonna say, I don't actually want to, I'm not, you know, I know you're meant to try everything with character design, but I'm really happy with the hair. I'm not going to change it until I drew that, and I was like, yo, it's so cute though. So okay, I guess we'll experiment with it a bit. Or whatever, if you're pulling my leg a bit, I suppose. Well, I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm so proud of myself. I have not drawn anything technically a bit more proper traditionally in a hot minute. In a while. Yes. Well, apart from whatever I'm doing now. But this doesn't actually look too bad, I don't think. Wow. So cute. And I do also need to keep in mind, because I'm kind of making this I'm basing it off me. He's kind of a persona based character. Persona based. Anyway, sorry, I had a Gmail moment just then. Hate's a strong word, but I have feelings about Gen Alpha. I do. Oh, I'm becoming one of them. Anyway, I don't want this guy to be a persona in like in the way where a lot of people make them like I don't want to say them but perfect, but also kind of that kind of that, or they just base some things on them and then just give them like all generic features, I don't know, quote unquote standard features. I really want to like emphasize some of my physical traits, and especially in the face, because I feel like again, no hate, but like me personally, I like trying to, at least I'm trying to, I definitely have same face syndrome, but I'm trying to like diversify my faces a bit. I feel like though a lot of anime art styles, and thus by association a lot of the styles that a lot of VTuber models are drawn in, kind of, I don't want to say they fall into the same face syndrome, because, you know, that's mean, and there's definitely there's a ton of variety. I feel like I don't see a lot where it's exaggerated a bit more, you know, certain things. So I want to also keep in mind, I have a small head, premature, and I have really deep set eyes, which really will work really well, along with eye bags. Also eye bags will work really well for like the sunken skull-like look, and I think that'll look good. But I also, my like facial structure is kind of interesting as well. I have like, try to draw it and then see if I can actually, if I've been translating it across. Like, I have my eyes, and I've got kind of, it's that awful to draw. I love my deep set eyes, but oh, it's so hard to try and translate, at least in my art style. Not just your regular run-of-the-mill eyes. And I've got kind of like a long but not long outward nose. Like it kind of goes like that. This is gonna look really weird, but it goes like that. And I've got deep set eyes. So I'm just gonna do that. It looks like bro's got no sleep. And then the like distance between my mouth and nose is pretty short, and then I've got like a decent bit of space where my chin is. Yeah, so like I feel like, okay, it looks so bad. It looks so funny. I feel like the normal, I keep saying normal, but like the more common, I guess, anime style is just like, you know, standard like that, and then the big eyes. Nothing wrong with it, but I want to see if I can challenge myself a bit and try and translate the shape into here. I just think that's like a really neat detail. I love that. I love details like that. Also need to remember we added like the same mole. And I did kind of try, actually looking at it now, I don't think it translated very well. I did try to do that with the PNG tuber as well. And every time I draw my fursuit, I try to do that. But I don't know, I just think it's cool if I try and include that. Well, this is going, I was about to say this was going flat. I was about to say my pencil, pencil's going flat. Sorry, I need to take a moment to wallow in the shame. That's so embarrassing. That's worse than trying to double tap the paper to undo. Guys, my pencil's going flat. I need to, not my pencil, my lid pencil. Not LED, lid. It's going flat. I need to sharpen it. It's not going flat. It doesn't have battery. Hi. I think I'd rather try zoom in. My pencil's going flat. My pencil. Oh, this is. I mean, yeah, it is. This is kind of hard to use. It really is going flat, huh? I mean, actually, no. Maybe I'm cooking. Because if you think about it, is it not like you're plugging it into the charger? I just see charger instead of sharpener as well. I'm really digging this hole a lot deeper. I'm really sealing my fate here. Damn. That's rough. I need to charge my pencil. What's next? My sketchbook needs a screen repair? My iPad does need a screen repair, actually. On that note. Okay. I guess pen might be next. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I was doing this mindlessly. But that is actually kind of what I mean. Like, it's really subtle. Obviously, this is just normal, I guess. Obviously, the mouth's open, so the chin thing's less obvious, but yeah. A lot more distance in between eye and nose, and then less between mouth. It's mouth. Yes, mouth and nose. Yes, between nose and mouth. My favorite beer. I do not like beer. I do not like yeast. I do not like yeasty alcohol. Used to like Woodstock, and then I had it again, and I was like, that's disgusting. Oh, and thank you for the follow, by the way. Hearing. I can't read. I was just discussing this. I can't English. Thank you for following. Hearing. Oh, is it the what's it called? Personality type. Stout. I've not had stout, I will say. I've actually never heard of that. Yeah. I don't drink much. Yeah. Stout. Yeah. Nah, you've lost me, sorry. Is that your drink of choice? Unfortunately, I myself am not stout. It's a tall joke, that's all I could come up with to be funny. Okay. Why am I adding to that? Not what I was meant to do. I wanted to go do another version of that face. Okay, yeah. You also just missed, or maybe you didn't. Bitter or sweet? It depends. I like coffee. However, I wouldn't say if it's a cold drink, I'd go for a bitter drink. Really? But you may or may not have just missed me, okay, so I'm a big fan of sweet drinks, don't worry. Yep, that's my favorite kind. Powerade. You may or may not have just missed me saying my pencil was going flat. My graphite pencil. Awful. Wow. I take my coffee. I was gonna try to think of something funny. I'll get back to you in 5 business days. I don't know. I used to only drink lattes, because I was weak, basically. I love mochachinos. That's my favorite. I usually, and thank you for the follow, let's go. Asymptote. Perfect. Wasn't that just wonderful English right there? Yeah. And that's also the funny thing that I was gonna say about hot and cold drinks. I used to, and I still kind of do. I prefer having my coffee sweeter if I'm drinking it hot. But I really like, if I'm having an iced coffee, it has to be bitter. I have to actually taste the coffee in it. Oh, don't get me started on mochachinos that don't taste like chocolate. We do not go there. Ugh, disgusting. However, I also like hazelnut syrup and real. It is a myth. It's a lie. It was invented by the birds. The birds. They invented it. But I do like hazelnut, and also like controversial opinion here. Irish cream. Pretty good. It's a pretty good syrup. Oh, also caramel. It's like the one time. I was gonna say the one time I'll be basic, as if mochachinos aren't incredibly standard. Ooh. Speaking of coffee, I know I've heard kind of that Starbucks actually isn't that good. Like, it's not great, but I really want to go to Starbucks just to say that I want to go. Same reason I want to go to like the one Taco Bell. I think there's only one in New Zealand. The one Taco Bell here. And get a Baja Blast just to say that I did it. I really want on the Welsh. I don't know about the Welsh, but I'll invade Denmark. Quite happily. I do also need to say, like, I stared at your message for like 5 seconds too long because I thought Welsh was part of the, what's the word? Oh, again, English is not real. English is a hoax. I thought that Welsh was part of the emoji. It's not called the emoji? Emote. There we go. I was gonna say emoji is not right. It's not called an emoji on Twitch. It's called, and I was just gonna be like, I was trying to think of something funny. I was like, Welsh? Why would there be a Welsh kappa? Why is there a Welsh emote? Uh-oh. Wow. A whole country getting an emote to themselves. Yeah. No. I have no commentary on that one. Agreed. This is why I stopped learning Japanese. Not anything to do with my original teacher leaving and then all the classes from that point on being online, just because as we have discussed, English is not real. We've actually been telepathically communicating this entire time because this is not English, because English does not exist. We're on the same wavelength. Mind waves right now. Perhaps the Welsh invented English. I mean, English, it's like a secret code. It's that confusing. Hello? Oh, sorry. Oh. I don't... Is it still... We still there on my screen? There. Sorry, my, thought my entire, stream just went down. No, I had a very mild reaction to that, I suppose. Right, are we good? Hello? That that English isn't real. Right. Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Oh, my wanna know a funny story about Bangers and Mash? My granddad we would go out somewhere nice, and I know multiple people in my family and multiple people in other people's families that would do this. Always. Oh, we're going somewhere fancy. What do you want, Granddad? Bangers and mash. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy. Good, always a good combo. Stew. Can we talk about what's your opinion on stew, chat? How do we feel about stew? Personally, this is very important, a very important question, almost as important as the question of is English real? Stew is so good. Oh, we used to have a slow cooker, and you just get mutton sausage. Ooh. You're making me hungry. It's about dinner time here. Oh, yes. Yum. I feel like I don't always... You don't get to have mutton sausages. At least I don't get to have lamb sausages often. But they are so good. I am so jealous. I need you to just pass some through the screen to me, please. You know, got to share. Come on. Dang, I'm jealous. But yeah. Oh, stew. Back to stew, sorry. Wow. Something's struggling here. I don't think I can fix it though. Okay, well, listen, if I disappear into the ether and the stream goes down, it's just, they're after me. They're after me. For speaking the truth about stew and English and coffee. I had to think about that one. Yeah, stew. But good. We used to have a slow cooker. I'm just gonna keep saying the word stew until it doesn't sound like a word anymore. Like every other English word. Anyway. Let's not run this joke into the ground. It's not. I was gonna say let's not beat a dead horse. The other day I kept messing up the phrase killing, almost did it again. Killing one bird with two stones. Almost said killing. I also almost just said killing two stones with one bird instead of what the original mistake was, killing one bird with two stones. Phrases like that, I don't know why, I just keep messing them up. What was I saying? We got from stew to birds somehow. I don't think I've ever had a bird stew. Well, I guess chickens are birds. I don't think I'd like a bird stew, actually. No, it's duck stew in Minecraft, sorry. I keep thinking thoughts at a million miles per hour. And I just don't explain myself. Anyway, stew. Yes, sorry. We had a slow cooker, and you just get some cheap meat. They would probably be way too tough. You just chuck it in the slow cooker. You get, like, you could just get these instant, like, seasoning packets. You chuck it in there, and a bunch of garlic. Maybe an onion, some carrot, and stew. It was so good, and I used to make some mean mashed potatoes to go with it. Yeah. Always a W combo. Anyway, I've just been, like, yapping and drawing eyes mindlessly. As a true artiste, the go-to, eyes. If you're feeling particularly crazy, hands. Instead of actually working on the design like I would like to. Wow, Picasso, look at all that. Oh yes, faces. That was what I ended up going for. Because I was originally going to do here, but I'm going to go with faces. And just making sure I can get the face shape looking okay. Is that a better angle? I think you guys can see that okay, hopefully. Yeah. Let's just get the eyes in here. I keep always drawing this one. Can never draw the other eye, okay? Always draw it over the wrong side. Yeah. Again, okay, no, that's too... I guess it's because I made the eyes big. That's not low enough. I don't think. No, not for what I'm going for. Instead... Oh, by the way, this technique here, like the mask thing, game changer. I've started doing it, and like I can't stop. Oh. And it makes, it just makes so much more sense. It's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I can at least somewhat, while still keeping it a bit more anime-esque, toony-esque in style, or basically my art style. Still want to try and make sure I've got a particular face shape I have in mind. Like, at least the essence of it there. I just pull... it might be too much. It looks bad from that angle, that's for sure. That doesn't look like a big difference, actually. Yeah, it actually isn't- whoa, that isn't too bad. Dropping things. Crikey. Alright, Grandpa, time to get into bed. That mouth. A bit creepy. Oopsie. Okay, but that is a little bit... least terrifying. No, sorry, it's not least terrifying. It's more of what I'm going for. Just least terrifying. I really make fun of my art a lot, but I'm not being serious. I just... when I do quick sketches, they look so goofy. So funny. I should grab some water perhaps, but then I'd have to move out of the goblin crouch position that I'm in. So, yeah, I guess, see if I like shape it in there. That's where... Knife. Focus. Thank you. Is the filter working again? Really? Oh dang! Yo. Guys, I'm good at drawing faces, the filter says so. See? See? Don't make me a liar. Not gonna do it again. No. It heard me. The birds, they heard me. What was I going to do? Oh! You saw that. You saw that. Birds. The birds. Right, yes. It's the filter work. Anyway. This is a weird bit. Always gotta be a bit nuts here. I didn't even say before, I literally scolded my drink. And I was gonna make a joke. Because the fiend dog scolded. Oh my god, that looks so cute! That wasn't what I meant to do, but it looks so cute. Yeah. Anyway, that's a bit more of what I'm going for. Just maybe if I could make it less, for lack of a nicer term, ugly. You know, a bit more cute. That's a bit nicer than calling it ugly. I'd like it to be cute. Again, okay, that nose, that's not where I want it to be. It could be the glasses then. Yeah. The life of an artist. Genius knows no bounds. Hold up. It's not muted. My bad. I am being informed. It is dinner time. I shall get to have some food. Probably not as good as mutton sausages. Or stew. Or coffee. But joking, by the way. But I can go eat some food. Just over there. Yippee yippee yippee. Okay, that looks so, that just straight up. Okay, you can't, because my art style's kind of inconsistent and it's changed. I feel like you can't see it in the PNG tuber, but that looks just straight up like my first owner. Like, you cannot look at me and say that's not. Wowza. Okay, it's just for now. While I'm at it, let's put big ear, big floppy ear in. Yeah, okay. But on that note, because I am not gonna lie, can't lie, but I am myself getting a bit hungry, a bit peckish, if you will. For once, not eepy, hungry. So I would probably finish. Why'd I go witchy? Why does like a witch? Yeah. And then why'd I go Southern? I've been watching too much Young Sheldon. Rubbing off on me. It does like bacon. I don't think dogs can eat bacon. Or goats certainly can't. But certainly can't, can they, Ryvan? I see you. Yeah. I will probably... Anyway, ignoring that, I will probably finish this one as we one up and then end. But thank you, everyone who's come along. You guys for following. I would thank you personally, but I don't quite think you want to hear me butcher your usernames again. Also, for a second, there was your Tira. I thought I had unmuted this entire time. Crikey. I must say, I'm using, I was gonna give my mic details. I can't remember what it is. Stream... Car? No. It's JB Hi-Fi, I think. Yes. Oh! The filter likes me again. That's the, did you say Litmus Tuesday? I think that's what that word means. That's the true standard to see if you have fine art. I don't care that if it's art is in the eye of the beholder, the filter decides. If you could... Oh, cross-hatching! I forgot how nice this is. Even if this looks bad. Look, so satisfying. I'm not colouring in the lines at all. I think... Yeah, I was also deciding if I want ripples back. Makes sense for that to be coloured, because this is all going to be white. But yeah, I'll probably finish this up. Because it was a pretty fun time, not gonna lie. But I do also want to make sure I have enough time to eat, sleep and breathe, as well as make sure I've got all the voting and everything set up. I also need to possibly fix commands on YouTube. And oh, I got a bit excited there, sorry. And also see what this Twitch dashboard unstable bitrate tanked and YouTube keyframe interval was yapping about. But that's all boring. I'm sure I'm sure that's really exciting. I'm sure you guys are just riveting. I'm sure that's not verb. I'm sure you guys find that truly riveting. I'm sure you'd just love to hear all about it. But alas, I must depart. I do need some food, after all. Unfortunately, not on brand. It will not be coffee or chocolate, surprisingly. But yeah. Okay, that looks cute. Okay, he's a bit melted looking, but that's the idea. And that's asymmetrical here. So, we'll see about that one. I've got some good ideas. No, I really do like the hair scrunchie. I might end up keeping it, but then I'll just have to find somewhere else to put that straw. Yeah. Things to think about. No, more things to form. But anyway, on that note, yeah, I think I will be heading off. Thank you everyone who's been joining and anyone who's been watching the VOD. Hopefully this will be a little less scuffed next time. Hopefully. This was the first time, actually, hallelujah, I got a laptop. I was meant to yap out some other things, but I'll make an actual video on that, probably. But yeah, with the laptop, going very well, surprisingly. Like, nothing's broken, which is very unusual for me. Like, horrifically beyond repair broken, stream crashing broken. That's not happened. So that's good, but yeah, there's a few kinks, which I'll work out. Yeah, and I'm glad that I've got the voting all up. I'll just make sure I get some more options in, and maybe I can set up something with like stream elements point redeems perhaps for voting, because there isn't really any way I can do it without linking away from Twitch, but you know, it's not Twitch. Not just Twitch, but also YouTube, linking away from the stream, for people to actually participate properly. So I'll see if I can figure something interesting out. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, this is fun. I may do digital art next stream though, we'll see. But for now, I will probably be live, if the current schedule I have will be working. I'll probably be live Thursday and Friday next, as actually on my schedule. I may, tentatively, I may also be live tomorrow, but we'll see. But anyway, well, And anyone who's watching this back, you can come join next time. I hope this was entertaining. Wow, oh, look at my anatomy. Crikey. Yeah, that's something to call cat are. Anyway, right. Oh yeah, I've been going longer than I actually thought. I thought I was going to stream for an hour. But yeah. Anyway, if you want to see the better quality pictures, sound like a grandma. If you want to see the digital art and like all the stuff where actually I've made pre-made choices. Like I've made things you guys can actually pick and visually look at to vote for. If this guy, then go to the link. Oh, I wonder if I can do it. Above. Link above. It's also in chat everywhere and linked on my bio and everything. And you can go there and just at any time I don't actually have to be live, you can go in and vote. You can have an impact on the sky, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging, and I will see you, if not tomorrow, Thursday. My time by the way. It'll be displayed in your local time on Twitch. But otherwise, I think I'm Greenwich or EST plus 12. So for most people that will actually not be Thursday, it'll be Wednesday. Anyway, semantics. Anyway, I dragged this on, but thanks for tagging along. See everyone